did she come from?
How did she get here? She's beautiful. She must be a princess. How did she find our house?
I'll bet you she's lost.
We should let her sleep then, and we'll find out more in the morning.
The dwarves were good hosts, so they let Snow White have the 3 beds, and they doubled up for the night. It's a good thing they were sound sleepers. The next day, they were all up bright and early.
Morning, miss. Rise and shine.
It can't be the morning. I only closed my eyes to have a nap.
It's all right. Tell us what's your name, dear.
My name's Snow White.
Snow White. Oh, but what are you doing out here? Aren't you from the other side of the forest?
Snow White was well known even beyond her father's kingdom, so the dwarves wanted to hear her story right away.
Oh, you poor princess. Are you sure this is all because of your stepmother?
Yes.
Well, why don't we just march right over to the castle and confront her in front of everyone?
Because my father's gone. I have to wait till they come get me.
You'll be needing a place to stay then, won't you?
Yes.
Do you have any relatives?
Yeah, do you have friends or family you can stay with till your father gets back?
Well, perhaps you'd like to share our humble home.
Do you mean it?
We sure do. Right, guys?
Thank you. You're so kind.
But you know, we all work pretty hard, and we take care of the house too. We'll need your help. You won't mind doing your share, right?
Right. Back home I have chores to do and everything.
You wouldn't know how to cook, would you?
Yes, sure. Cookies are my specialty.
You make yourself at home then, Snow White. It seems like we won't have to worry too much about you.
Yeah. By the way, I've heard you're real good at chess.
Boy, you'll make a great queen someday.
Oh, thank you.
That settles it then. We'll fix up the guest room so you'll be more comfortable.
Good idea.
Now, Snow White, I am sure I speak for all of us when I say you can stay as long as you wish.
Thank you.
Now, you have a good afternoon and we'll be back for dinner.
Right.
So, Mirror, now that I've gotten rid of Snow White, who's the fairest in the kingdom?
In the kingdom, that would be you, Majesty. Definitely you.
That's excellent. I knew I could count on you for the good news. Now I just have to make up a story that'll fool my husband.
Talk about me.
What do you mean by that? Speak up, tell me.
Well, to be honest, you've really been fooled. Sir William faked it all. Snow White is in a safe place far away, waiting to come back and tell everyone the ugly truth.
I don't believe it. Oh, Snow White is still out there somewhere. They can't do this to me. I've got to find her before the king returns.
Back at the dwarves' house, everything was as happy as could be.
Hi, everybody. Glad you're home. Come on in. Your lunch is all ready. It's waiting right on the stove. You're all hungry, I hope.
Wow, you've been busy.
Oh, it's gonna be good. I can't wait. This smells really incredible. Wow! You moved all the beds back. And you even had time to mend my shirt.
And fresh bread for each one of us.
Here you are.
Wow, piping hot soup. What a treat.
Just be careful. It's really hot. I wouldn't want you to burn your tongues.
I don't remember when's the last time we actually had a hot meal. I guess we've just gotten used to cold food.
Right. Since we're usually too tired to cook after work, we fix all our meals in the morning.
I understand. At my father's castle, we always say there's nothing like a good meal with a table full of friends.
You can say that again. Thank you, Snow White.
Anybody for seconds?
Oh, yeah.
Snow White wasn't the only one cooking up a storm. Back in her chambers, the Queen was making up a special recipe of her own.
We'll be down the road at the mine if you need anything.
Okay.
Now don't let anyone in while we're gone.
I won't.
Nobody knows you're staying here, but you have to promise us you'll be careful.
Promise.
You have a good day now, dear, and don't work too hard. You make us feel bad. Have a little fun.
I will. I'll just tidy up and then I'll read a book.
Good idea. We got a whole bunch just gathering dust.
You'll be late for work if you don't get going.
We're on our way right now. You know where we'll be.
I'll be fine.
Bye-bye.
See you soon.
Well, at least that mirror gives good directions. He led me right to her.
Be right there.
Good morning, little miss. Can I interest you in some delicious apples today?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, but these are delicious, fresh apples that I picked myself this morning.
I'm sorry. It's just that I'm not supposed to let anybody in. I promise.
I'll just stay on the stoop then. Try one.
It looks really good. It's so big.
They're the best. You could make a delicious apple pie.
Oh, yum. That would be great. But I'm a guest here and my friends didn't leave any grocery money.
Well, please accept one as a gift then, as a little housewarming.
I'd be breaking a promise.
I'm sure they wouldn't mind if you just took half then. You know what they say, an apple a day keeps the
Doctor away. Oh, yes. That's one of my father's favorite expressions. Oh, my friends won't mind. You've been so nice and it looks so good.
It's delicious. Here, it's yours.
Thank you.
Enjoy. Surprise. I got you.
Now you'll be out of my way for good, and you'll be asleep forever. The nasty queen had put a sleeping potion in Snow White's half of the apple. When the dwarves came home and saw the apple next to her, they knew what had happened. They were very sad and felt bad for having left her all alone. They built her a beautiful bed full of flowers so she could rest peacefully.
Oh, Princess, you promised you wouldn't take anything from anyone.
I'll bet that queen tricked her somehow. We should have been there. It's our fault.
What's going on? Who's that? She's beautiful. She looks just like a princess. Tell me, is she sleeping? Did something bad happen? My sympathies. You must all be very sad, I'm sure.
It's terrible. And it's all our fault, too. It was done on purpose, but she's too sweet to be suspicious.
Yes, your princess was a very good person. A special person with a big heart to make friends with all animals. I should know. I've been traveling for a long time, and of all the people I've met, not many have that special gift. I don't understand. I don't believe that anyone could wish her anything but good. She looks pure as snow and warm as sunshine. Do you think I could stay a while? I'd like you to tell me more about her, if it's not too painful. I think I'd have liked to know her.
Yes, of course. Well, to start with, her name is Snow White.
Oh, that suits her so well.
She's a princess from the other side of the forest.
Really?
It turns out this young man was Prince Howard from a kingdom far away. They talked for a long time, and he felt as if he knew the princess by the end.
Oh, dearest Snow White, if only we could have met before. My dear friends, do you think you could take the cover off of her bed so I could say goodbye to the princess?
I don't see why not. You seem to be a nice young man, and Snow White would be glad to be your friend. It's too bad you two didn't meet sooner. Let's put the lid aside, okay?
Thank you, sir. Yes, I would love to be your friend. Oh, sweet dreams, princess. You'll always be in my heart.
She's waking up!
Don't tell me. I fell asleep and took a long nap again, huh?
Not quite, but we sure are glad you're awake now.
Welcome back.
What's your name?
I'm Howard.
He's the one who kissed you and broke the spell.
Well, actually, I thought I was saying goodbye, but it turned out to be hello.
Ah, the kiss of true love. That's what had broken the magic spell. Soon after, the Prince and Snow White returned to the prince's castle. They came up with a plan to fool the Queen once more. They decided their wedding party would be the perfect setting.
Mirror, I hear there's a party in another kingdom. Why wasn't I invited? Don't those people know that the fairest in the land is always first on the guest list?
Oh, but my queen, the fairest in the land is the one who made up the guest list.
What's that? I don't understand what you're talking about.
The lady in question didn't want you spoiling her party, so she deliberately left you off the guest list.
Ah, but everyone knows I never miss a social event. Well, I'm sure I still have plenty of time to get there. I'll be able to make a really grand entrance.
Snow White's father and the prince's parents had made all the arrangements for the party. They wanted their children to be happy and enjoy this great day, so they had everything worked out for the Queen's arrival.
Now, let me see who this little lady is who thinks I'm going to spoil her party. Impossible! Snow White is here? Oh, but how could she? And she looks so happy. She found true love. I knew I should have used a different potion. I'm so mad. What? Let go right now! How dare you!
This is a private party. You're not welcome here. Snow White told the king the whole story. They're waiting for you right now. Let's go.
You're making a big mistake!
The only mistake had been putting up with the Queen for so long. Once she was gone, everyone lived happily ever after.